Cherokee. That's what the name Blackbird is, and it's part of my heritage that I've learned this all my life. And some things I've just kind of innately understood, and then later on went, oh, yeah, there's a reason for that, because my ancient ancestors already were doing this or that. So we're going to go through a little ritual that deals with moving the body in the way that the cosmos energy is, as I explain kind of what the energy is of the astronumerology effects right now, basically. So Leo is a fire sign, so it's like pow. So we are going into this robust kind of time frame, and if you've noticed, everything is like moving faster and faster. That's what we were talking about the last one. You can always go back and look at the other ones from the top of the year. But part of what I deal with the selenite wand, and something especially with this energy of the full moon, you're releasing energy. So your gratitude is definitely apparent. You must have gratitude during the full moon. It's about what has already manifested. So what happened? You, in the new moon, you were asking for things, and then in the full moon you kind of evaluate what was the outcome so far for the short-term things. Maybe the bigger things you're still working on, and so that's another cycle that you're still kind of giving more and more energy, but you're still in gratitude, giving that energy toward the things that you're still seeking, I guess, if that's the case. But basically, the energies of what's been happening right now, I'm going to go ahead and start releasing the things. This is the east, so I'm going to start like combing my way through the east right here, and I'm thanking and I'm releasing the things that have transpired, and I'm allowing the energy that I've received to go back with a breath of love. I send it back to you. That's basically what I'm telling it. And then I'm going to go toward the south a little bit. And with the south, same idea. Thank you, thank you, thank you for what has come toward me and what I've received so far. And I'm going to be sending it back with a breath of love. Yes, releasing so that I can make room for new things to come. Same thing with the west. I'm just kind of combing the space around me. Kind of just like shining up the bubble that's around me right here. Here's the west. Thank you that I had all these emotions, but I'm sending that all back to you. And then the north, all the wisdom from the ancestors, thank you. And I'm sending that love back to you. With a breath of love, I'm sending it back. I did go in a clockwise formation. Normally when you're clearing energy, you want to go in a counterclockwise formation. So I will also create a little dance move that I like to do as I'm clearing the space, and I'm kind of channeling in this up above me, this source energy, and at the same time I'm grounding my energy into the earth energy. So I'm clearing the space in a different way with my dancing. So this is something that I like to practice. I've been doing it for years. I used to actually, as I would like to do this today, I'll go low and I'm like clearing the space, but I'm creating new energy and space for new things to come in. So I'm going to start low and I'm going to go clockwise this time, and then I'm going to get it growing. So this was when I was asking for things to move faster and faster and faster in my favor. Thank you, universe. And then I'm going to be feeling like Wonder Woman twirling up at the top. But then connecting the source energy all the way around. So now I've created this beautiful bubble. Apologize for all of the noise in the background. There's a little construction going on. Which is part of this cycle right now, right? So okay, so I'm gonna let this down for a moment, this beautiful wand, and I'm gonna talk about the hearts. So right now we are close to this pallindrome number of, it's got 2's on both sides, and then it has 2 zeros, and then it has another if you put twos backwards, they create a heart or a swan. So that's kind of the idea that I'm thinking about. It's kind of an echo as well. When you put it, the twos backwards in the first part, and then the twos forward on this, or you might see it the other way. Twos backwards over here and twos forward over here, with the zeros in the middle. It creates like an echo, right? So there's that two, and then the zero in the middle. That's the seed, basically. So this is like a brand new time frame in our Aquarius time, but it's also something that people are talking about is the Pluto return for the U.S. It's a big one. Pluto, the letter P, is about power, and about balance, and about the patriarch, and all of the things like presidents and professors and physicians, any principal, a pope, a priest, all of these things I was hearing from a great astrologer. It just kind of created like, oh wow, okay, so I'm creating the letter P. It's a passe, right? So I'm creating my balance with the letter P. Well, I'm thinking about all of the structures that are about to fall. So things that are off balance right now in the universe, in our U.S., especially all of the structures, they are crumbling. All of the corruption is coming out. The truth is coming out. So things about balance, you have to find the truth, right? So in yourself, when you find balance, you find the truth for yourself. So that's something that I like to do as a body, and then in my spiritual mind, I'm also like mentally thinking about the outside world, but I'm spiritually thinking about my inside world as well, about creating balance. And a lot of this is with the masculine and the feminine. Like I was saying, the patriarch Pluto is in Capricorn. So 246 years ago, like July 4, 1776, the Declaration of Independence, the U.S. was created as far as its own, its own country, and all the corruption that's in it. See, it's even harder for me to balance on one side than the other. That's a thing. Finding that divine feminine now, like the future is female,